And let's tell you what the situation is in every city in the country. Yes, domestic flight services have resumed today after a gap of nearly 2 months. And the first flight from Delhi to Patna took off at 4:45 this morning. Only passengers with confirmed web check-in are being allowed to enter the airport terminal. Flyers need to have their masks and gloves on at all times and also, of course, maintain social distancing norms. Some passengers so far have complained of flight cancellations. As we just told you, so many flights that have been cancelled in the national capital alone. They're saying that these cancellations took place at the last minute, and in some cases airlines did not communicate to them or even offer a reschedule. Also clearing the air over quarantine rules, the Civil Aviation Ministry has now put the onus on state governments to set protocols for isolation of flyers as per their discretion.
ये बहुत गलत हो रहा है, बहुत गलत हो रहा है। या कल मेरे पास मैसेज आया एयर इंडिया से कि फ्लाइट चल रही है, लेकिन अब नहीं चल रही है। अगर मुझे पहले ही बता दिया जाता, मैं पूरी रात में टैक्सी ऑटो कुछ भी मिल जाए ट्राई करती, मुझे नहीं मिला। फाइनली मेरे नेबर मुझे छोड़ने आए हैं।
Yeah, my flight was confirmed. When I reached it, they said when the flight had been cancelled. I didn't get any message or nothing information regarding the flight cancellation. Yesterday also, till we were taking booking and all, they did everything. Everything was going smoothly. Just now I reached there, they said when the flight had been cancelled and we don't know anything regarding this.
And India Today's Maushami Singh boarded the Delhi to Lucknow flight this morning and takes you through all the procedures and protocols that's being followed at airports.
It's a big day today as domestic flights open for passengers. We're at T3 terminal and we'll be boarding that flight to Lucknow. You can see I've worn my gloves, masks, glasses. This is all compulsory. Remember, your Aarogya Setu app is compulsory to travel, and here the administration and the authorities are practicing new social distancing measures. You can see the security officers here, the CISF personnel are behind a shield. An unprecedented picture that you see at the airports, even as 383 routes will be open in Delhi. Almost 390 flights will be operating to and fro, and the Civil Aviation Ministry has capped the tickets from 2,000 to 18,000 approximately. So we'll get you a real ground report of what precautions you should actually follow as we board the flight from Delhi to Lucknow. Follow me. We are showing you these pictures of how you can actually take a domestic flight as we go from Delhi to Lucknow. I must tell you that please come 2 hours in advance. That's the cap, and the doors close actually at about 1 hour in advance. So you need to come in advance. And very important, you know, when we came in through the security check, they checked whether we had a boarding pass. They checked whether we had our Aarogya Setu app, and after checking our ID, they let us in. Then we had to sanitize, and then we went to the Indigo staff, who asked us whether we had an e-boarding pass as well as a baggage tag. You can only get one bag. If you look at, I have only one bag. Only one bag you can carry with you. People are sitting. Clearly you can see that people are sitting, keeping the social distancing in mind, not very close. And this is a very, very different scene that I am seeing. My first-hand experience as far as the airport is concerned. The rush is very, very, very less. It's a silent airport, but much more quieter, you know, that mixing around, people conversing, drinking together, coffee, chai. The hullabaloo is not there. Of course, it's the first day, so everybody is really cautious. Even as we move on and board that flight, we'll try and get you all the latest inside updates. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you.
ऑक्सीजन मास्क आपकी कुर्सी
So there you are, we are inside the plane, and India Today is getting you the very latest update as far as travelling by air is concerned, that travelling ourselves, whatever it takes, we are always there to give you the credible information. I'm travelling from Delhi to Lucknow only for you to make sure that you don't have any queries that are unanswered.
उड़ान के दौरान फेस मास्क हर समय पहने रखें और अपनी सीट पर बैठे रहें। संपर्क सीमित रखने के लिए इस उड़ान में जलपान सेवा कुछ समय के लिए स्थगित की गई है।
All the airlines were told to carry out sanitization exercises here. Passengers actually all said, and many of them perhaps also cribbing about the fact that they are sitting next to people and no real social distancing is being followed. That is a grey area, though I have no passenger next to me, but you can see that here also there are passengers in alternate seats, but if the airlines is running full, the Civil Aviation Ministry has given them permission because it's not economical, as the Civil Aviation Department is the worst hit as far as the COVID crisis is concerned, and that's the reason you see that unprecedented measures have been taken at the airport to ensure that the passengers travelling are safe. This is Mosmi Singh in the flight from Delhi to Lucknow, only for India Today.
So Mosmi Singh getting you that comprehensive report on what it is going to look like to fly during Corona times, from the airport screening all the way to the flight. Let's get you also some other ground reports from different cities.
After almost 2 months of flights being grounded due to coronavirus outbreak, the domestic flight operations have resumed from today, and there are certain procedures which the travellers have to follow, and before entering the terminal, luggage of every passenger is being sanitized here outside the Chaudhry Charan Singh Airport, and after getting the luggage sanitized, the passenger will have to apply hand sanitizer, which is also mandatory. It is also mandatory for each and every traveller to wear mask as a precautionary measure. You can see that this passenger, after getting his luggage sanitized, is sanitizing his hands, and after the hand sanitization, thermal screening of every passenger is being done outside the departure gate. You can see that the airport staff is standing inside this glass shield which has been made, and after the thermal screening, passengers have to show their ticket and ID to the CISF personnel which is standing there, and it is also mandatory for every traveller to show the Arogya Setu app on their mobile phones. It has been made mandatory by the government, and those marked red on the app will not be allowed to travel. You can also see that these yellow markings have been made outside the departure gate to ensure that people follow the social distancing norms. All the required procedures are being followed here at the Amosi Airport in Lucknow. In Lucknow with camera person Sanjay Singh, Nilanshu Shukla for India Today.
After the flight operation resumed across the country, the first flight from Delhi has landed in Patna, and the passengers have started to come out. And you can see several passengers are coming out slowly because there are a lot of process that has to be gone through inside the airport, where they are being made to go through medical screening also and thermal screening, all those things. I'm joined by a passenger from Delhi. Let's talk to him. Patna में उतरने का क्या हुआ अंदर प्रोसेस?
अंदर टेम्परेचर लिया गया हमारा, उसके बाद क्वारंटाइन के लिए एक डेट डाला गया, होम क्वारंटाइन के लिए बोला गया।
मेडिकल स्क्रीनिंग भी हुई?
मेडिकल स्क्रीनिंग हुई है।
कब तक आप लोगों को होम क्वारंटाइन दिया गया?
ये 25 जून का दिया हुआ है।
तो आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं 25th June is the date that has been marked here. It means that till 25th of June this passenger has to remain in home quarantine. Passengers started to come, in fact arrive at the Patna airport, and they are being sent to almost 1 month of home quarantine. But what the passengers are saying, that they are ready to follow all kind of process that they are being made to undergo. But as far as the fight against the COVID is concerned, they are willing to undergo through such cumbersome process. With camera person Deepak Kumar, this is Rohit Singh in Patna for India Today.
And what's the situation in Karnataka? Let's find out from Nolan Pinto. He's joining us live from Bengaluru, from the Kempegowda airport. Nolan, what really is happening there? Because in Karnataka, the government has made it very clear that people who are coming in from states that have been deemed as coronavirus hotbeds, they are going to face 7 days of institutional quarantine. Is that going about smoothly? Is that being facilitated smoothly? And are passengers really cooperating with authorities?
Akshita, the biggest problem that the airline authorities over here as well as the airport authorities are facing is with passengers who do not want to undergo institutional quarantine. In fact, 7:35 passengers arrived from Chennai. Now, it's only at 9:45 that they actually came outside, and our sources tell us, and finally when we spoke to them, they said that they were not told about the institutional quarantine, which is a little hard to actually believe, because all the airlines do inform their passengers when they book that this is the policy of individual states, whether you're actually using a train, coming by train, or whether you're actually flying and coming over here. It's out there in the open. We are talking about it, but the passengers, unfortunately, when they come here, they say that they have never heard about this. No one has informed about the institutional quarantine. The policy of the state government is very clear. 7 days institutional quarantine followed by 7 days of home quarantine, especially if you're coming from 6 states with high number of cases. The other people who come from different states will actually have to undergo home quarantine of 14 days. They will be stamped and they have to follow that. So this is the biggest issue that the authorities are facing. But nevertheless, Akshita, whatever the passengers say, they have to follow the rules and regulations put forth by the government of Karnataka for their safety.
Okay, Nolan, thank you for joining us with that update. Let's also tell you about the 2 states where no flight services will be, in fact, happening today. That's in Andhra Pradesh and in West Bengal. There are no flights taking off or landing in these states. The Mamata Banerjee government has said that flights will be taking off from Kolkata only from May 28th, as the state is recovering from the destruction caused by Cyclone Amphan. On the other hand, flights from Vijayawada and Vizag in Andhra Pradesh will resume only tomorrow. As far as quarantine norms are concerned, the Delhi government has issued a guideline saying that quarantine is not mandatory for flyers. It also said that asymptomatic passengers can exit the airport after thermal screening. With domestic flights resuming, a lot of questions being asked on exactly when international travel will also resume. The centre now has come out with some guidelines for international travel passengers. All flyers coming from foreign countries will have to undergo mandatory quarantine of 14 days. Of this, 7 days will be institutional quarantine, the cost of which will be borne by the passenger. The remaining 7 days, they will have to spend at home in isolation. They will also have to download the Arogya Setu app to keep a track on their health status. Travellers who are asymptomatic will be allowed to travel with precautions such as mask and hand hygiene, which means hand sanitizers and gloves. A self-declaration form has to be filled and shared with health officials. Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri on Saturday hinted that international flights might just restart by mid-June or July.
If the situation eases or improves, by that I mean if the virus behaves in a predictable manner, we get used to the idea of being able to coexist with the virus, and we are in a position to make arrangements. Why not start by June middle or end June or July?
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.